Namaste, viewers. It's Wednesday morning, May 7, 2025, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker, Sunny Talks Money. Welcome to ST Money 7 a.m. early morning news, where we provide you the latest, concise, and precise stock market wrap with accurate figures and numbers. Benchmark Indian equity indices settled lower on Tuesday, weighed down by broad based selling across sectors. The Indian benchmark indices failed to build on opening gains and traded lower throughout the session on May 6. At close, the BSE Sensex declined by 156 points, or 0.19% at 80,641, and the NSE Nifty 50 dropped 82 points, or 0.33% at 24,380. Adani Enterprises, Eternal, Geo Financial Services, Trent, SBI Life were among the major losers on the Nifty, while gainers were Hero MotoCorp, Tata Steel, Bharti Airtel, M&M, and HUL. The benchmark indices ended with cuts on May 6, snapping a two-day winning streak as 12 out of the 13 sectorial indices traded lower. Barring Nifty Auto, all the other sectoral indices on the NSE ended lower, with the Nifty PSU Bank Index being the worst hit as all 12 constituent stocks logged losses. The broader market also felt the pinch and fell more than the frontline indices in the afternoon. The sell off was more severe in the broader market. The Nifty Mid Cap 100 and the Small Cap 100 indices fell by 2.27% and 2.5% respectively. Since the start of the year, the two indices are down 6.5% and 13.5% respectively. Meanwhile, the fear index, India VIX, which gauges volatility in the market, ended higher by 3.58% at 19 points. Sustained FII buying for the 13th day in a row, supported by a weak dollar, has imparted resilience and support to the market despite ongoing India Pakistan tensions. This resilience is further reinforced by tailwinds in the form of soft crude prices, declining inflation, and the RBI's accommodative policy stance, including rate cuts and ample liquidity. However, the uncertainty surrounding India Pakistan tensions is expected to keep the market range bound in the near term. Investors are now focused on the US central bank policy this week. The FOMC meeting for May concludes on Wednesday, and expectations are that the Fed will hold its policy rate steady at 4.25 to 4.5%. Among stocks, CCL products soared over 15% after the company posted strong results for January to March quarter, that is Q4 FY25. The company's consolidated net profit for the fourth quarter rose 56.35% to rupees 101.9 crores, driven by strong demand and improved operational efficiency. In another significant move, Yes Bank shares, which were up 9%, paired gains to end just a percent higher in the afternoon. The surge followed a report that Japanese financial conglomerate Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation, SMBC, is back in the fray to acquire a controlling stake in the Mumbai-based lender. M&M shares closed 1.2% higher a day after declaring its Q4 earnings. Brokerages remain bullish as the firm expects to grow faster than the market in FY26, backed by strong demand for both its internal combustion engine and electric vehicle portfolios. Bank of Baroda shares plunged 11% after the lender reported a weak set of numbers in the March quarter, while net profit rose 3.2% year on year to rupees 505,048 crore. The growth was largely driven by a 24% jump in other income, which stood at rupees 5,210 crore. In other stock-specific actions, Cipla shares were down over 2% after US President Donald Trump signed an executive order to promote domestic drug manufacturing facilities. DCM Shriram shares were down 2% despite Q4 profit rising 51%. Bombay Dyeing shares plunged 6% after Q4 consolidated profit slipped 82%, and Indian Hotels Company shares declined 6% despite Q4 profit jumping 25%. Stocks to watch today: BSE, NLC India, GMDC, GP Petroleums, HPCL, Godrej Consumer, KEI Industries, Paytm, Mahanagar Gas, eMudra, Piramal Enterprises, Aarti Drugs, Aptus Value Housing Finance India, Kansai Nira Paints, Shriram Finance, Sun Pharmaceutical Industries, LIC Prestige Estate Projects, and restaurant brands will be in focus on May 7th. And what now for today? With the bearish divergence in the RSI and the formation of a bearish engulfing pattern, potential reversal is expected. The next few days will be crucial. If Nifty sustains about this key retracement level in the 24,550 to 24,600 zone, it could trigger the resumption of positive momentum that has been missing for the last couple of weeks. Intraday supports have now shifted higher to 24,350, followed by 24,200. Potential support remains intact around the 24,000 to 23,800 range, which coincides with the earlier bullish breakout zone and the 200-day simple moving average. The current market texture is non-directional. Hence, levels-based trading should be ideal for day traders. In the US overnight, Wall Street slipped ahead of Fed decision to be taken later tonight. Markets were turning their focus to the Fed, which began its two-day meeting on Tuesday. The central bank is widely expected to leave interest rates unchanged. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 390 points or 0.95% to 40,828. The S&P 500 lost 43 points or 0.77% to 5,607. And the Nasdaq Composite lost 155 points or 0.87% to 17,690. Brent crude is currently trading at $62.04 a barrel. Gold is rupees 97,830 per 10 grams. And silver is rupees 96,900 per kilogram. And that's the wrap for today, my dear viewers. And if you've got value from this, please do subscribe, like, and share this video as much as possible. Please mention in your email in the comment section so that we can forward you the daily market wrap in your inbox at exactly 7 a.m. IST each weekday. I will see you again tomorrow morning. In the meantime, happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.